Hello everyone, I'm going to tell you about my trip to Cusco today, and I have a lot of footage, so let's get started. We left for the airport at about 3 a.m. and after several delays and changing gates, we finally took off well into the morning. Now this was probably one of the more beautiful flights that I've been on, but also one of the bumpiest. And if that wasn't exciting enough, there was bad weather in Cusco, so we had to land in a place way further south called Arequipa, which is famous and known for its volcanoes. So we took off again and circled around Cusco a bit. I'm convinced that the pilot thought we were on a tour bus, which wasn't the case at all, obviously, and all the turning kind of churned up my stomach, but we arrived safely and everyone in good health. Cusco sits in a valley at 3,400 meters above sea level. That's over 11,000 feet. I guess I expected it to be like some small mountain town in Colorado, but it was huge. It definitely wasn't anything like Lima, but there were people and buildings and colors and markets and celebrations and art. History and modernity were just everywhere, deeply interwoven and shaping the people and their daily lives. But then you leave the city and there are tons of archaeological sites scattered about the landscape. They were thousands of years old, just sitting quietly in their original locations. There were green, super verdant hills and plants and people and animals and streams. And when it's not raining, you can see sunshine, but when it is raining, which is like all the time, there's lightning and thunder, and I got a shot of some lightning. Oh yes! Yes! And I was pretty excited about it. It's just incredible with all the history looking at you straight in the face. Everything just exists under this rain and it's beautiful. There are also a lot of llamas or llamas or alpacas or guanacos, all of those creatures. I learned the difference between them, but I'm still not really sure which is which, but we saw them all and I made friends with them. I also learned about how string from their hair is made, which was pretty informative and colorful. Now this is the sacred valley of the Incas. It's pretty incredible. To find such unexpected serenity was definitely a highlight. It was easy to see why they considered this place and this region sacred or holy. It's definitely well set apart from anything I've ever seen. We went to Machu Picchu on the third day, or I think it was the third day, but it doesn't matter because that's going to be an entirely different video. So look out for that, you know, subscribe. Later in the trip, I went on a tour of Baroque churches, and they were beautiful. But you couldn't take pictures or film in most of them, so for the sake of consistency, I'm just going to show you the outside of all of them. But really do go and Google Baroque churches because they are stunning, just inside and out. On my last day, we went to La Plaza de Armas, where you can find the Cathedral of Cusco, which costs money to enter, and I needed to save my money for ice cream, so I didn't go in. The plaza itself is very beautiful, with lots of people and tourists and vendors, and there's dogs in the street too. In the middle is a big statue and fountain of the last Inca, the last Inca of the Incas, who was killed in this plaza. And that was a good reminder of just the violent conquest history. But because I can't change that history, I don't try to forget it, but instead I learn about it and coexist with it, and I just have fun along the way. My last stop was one of the happiest places on earth, which for me is an ice cream shop. Think Cold Stone, but with quinoa-based ice cream and better decorations. I got maracuya, which is passion fruit, and some like coconut sprinkles, and it was so good. But yeah, that was my time in Cusco. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. Like I said, I'll be making another video just about my trip to Machu Picchu, so look out for that in the next week or so. I hope you all are having a lovely week, and I will see you next time. Bye!